All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, October 22nd, set today by Anto. Let's see what Anto has for us. Two pieces performed by minor player. I've no idea where to go with that one. Oh, and minor player sounds plausible, but it's not a phrase, so I think that must be wordplay. Is it a charade? I think minor could be the letter M, could it? Well, so can major. I think minor is usually a lowercase m in music. But what's two pieces in chess? No, don't get that. All right, how about the downs? Boy threw up, having applied a small drop. Something maybe reversed, threw up, boy, yob, and then apply small, could be an S. Then it would be a drop as the definition. No. Rush job on cottage question mark. I'm thinking this might be something to do with a thatched roof. I think you can use rushes. Could it be thatching? Yeah, I think that's. I had to stop and count. There we go. That's 9 letters. Not 100% sure, but I can believe that. There doesn't seem to be any wordplay, so I think that's probably right. How about Pat's Fibs, or Pal's Fibs, built central part of criminal defense? Ooh, well, I think immediately part of a defense might be an alibi, and the center letters of pals and then fibs, and then the word built give us our alibi. All right, we have some letters for our two pieces, but don't really help me. How about stoical view when the flat is turned over? Ah, I don't see that. Let's go back to the acrosses. Shot into the air when excited. I'm thinking the two-letter word must be up because if you shoot into the air, you're something up. Oh, and excited. I'm thinking fired up are literally fired up. All right. Fine detective captures a forest creature. I presume it's going to be a forest creature. Fine is probably an F. And then a detective would have to be 3 letters ending in I that captures the letter A, which we have. Oh, I'm just not seeing a forest creature there. Let me pause and sip my water and think about that. No, I'm not coming up with anything, so maybe thatching is wrong. Or, of course, the F for fine might be wrong too. All right, how about drawing a description of chessboard? Well, I just think about the squares, and then if you are drawing in a match, it is all, excuse, excuse me, all square. Oh dear. All right. How about old magazine spreading sick abuse? Must be an anagram of sick abuse. I was trying to think of an old magazine like, well, Punch is still going. Oh, is it still going? Maybe it's not. Or I think there was one called Puck, maybe. But I think it's actually a back issue. Yeah, I was just thinking about a 5-letter word beginning with I and thought of issue. All right. How about nothing capital university put together is wrong? Well, false surely would be wrong. But how is that nothing capital university put together? Oh, I do see a capital university is the LSE, London School of Economics. Oh, and of course, FA is nothing, something all. Yeah, of course. Surprise stronghold, reportedly something crumbly. All right, so a homophone for something crumbly. But what is surprise stronghold? That's a funny definition. Or is it just surprise and then stronghold is going to be part of a charade for the wordplay? Requisite. No, I don't get that one at all. How about fourth rate swinger, perhaps out for a duck? I'm wondering if fourth rate is D, like D list, or a D grade. Swinger, perhaps. Oh, well, a duck, I'm thinking it could be a drake. And I'm thinking it's a rake, as in a licentious person, which could be a swinger too. All right, hunt for food before meeting with romantic partner. What's hunt for food? Pray before meeting. And then I think the definition is a romantic partner. It's not coming to me. All right. Part of mainframe needs backing up. It will remove waste. Well, many years ago, I was a programmer on mainframe computers. I'm sure has nothing to do with this. I'm thinking it's a hidden clue with a reversal thrown in. We have that E there. Yes. Something that will remove waste would be an enema. All right, delightful. Does that help me with my romantic partner? Hunt for food, prepare before meeting. Ah, yes. Well, I thought of before a date, and then I was just thinking about the verb to predate, as in to come before time-wise. But of course, someone who hunts for food is a predator, so I presume there is a verb predate. Maybe it's pronounced differently. All right, I still don't have anything for my surprise stronghold. Ooh, or my stoical view. Yeah, this looks like something is going to be reversed. The flat. No, I don't see that. Yeah, and that B is interesting. And the boy threw up, having applied small drop, not globule or something like that. No, all right. Doctor, I have contracted to provide spin. Well, yeah. So I think doctor is dr, and I have, if you contract or shorten that, it's I've. And I think if you take a car for a spin, you take it for a drive. All right. Cooking native oil is perfectly safe. 9 letters in native oil, so I'm thinking an anagram. We cook that. And we get perfectly safe. Oh, I think maybe inviolate. I think that's the anagram. I didn't know that meant safe, but there you go. They may have boxers leave when getting into drugs. Bag. Oh, I'm wondering if the definition is they may have boxers, where boxer is a breed of dog, and it's something like dog owners, dog lovers. It's leave when getting into drugs. I don't think it's an anagram, but I think a word for leave, which could be go, and that gets into drugs, doses. Oh, it is, yeah, it is a go inside of downers are types of drugs, I think. I like that. All right, bags, totally shorter for the younger generation. Ooh. Bags could be sacks or something like that. Totally might be a word like all, and it's shorter, meaning we just drop the last letter. For the younger generation, no, I don't see it. Losing against opposition, that's game. No. Fire, idiot with heroin, it's rough stuff. No. At home, usually in. Kid gets prepared for light work. Oh, 9 letters. I wonder if it's an anagram, if it's IN plus an anagram of kid gets light work. I don't see it. Twist, what he is really like at first. No, something to do with Oliver. Let me go back and do some downs. Old style master abandons median location for medical facility. Wow, it's a long clue. Is it going to mean old style? Or is it going to be a medical facility? I don't see one beginning with E something W, EXW, ENW. No. All right, doctor may covet adopting son. It avoids having another. All right. Well, from the letters and the definition, I'm thinking it must be vasectomy. So doctor in this case is telling us to anagram may covet. That only has 8 letters, so we have to adopt an S for son, and that will stop you having another child if it goes right. All right, writer checks out reports of sanction. Reports of, again, sounds like a homophone. And sanction is one of those words that can mean two more or less opposite things: to approve of something or to disapprove. And fine, right? Writer could be pet. No, but yeah, if reports of sanction is wordplay, a homophone, then yeah, is it a writer? Famous writer in 9 letters beginning with A? Or just in general, author? No. Came together when I left after father gets intimidated. I presume it's going to be came together. I think father might be da or dad. And then we might have I left, IL. And then a word for intimidated. Well, that would have to be very short. So maybe intimidated is the definition. Ah, yes. So I thought of daunted, and it's sort of complicated wordplay. So father is da, and after that we have a word for came together, which is united, but the I left to give just UNTED. Tricky. All right, let me look again at my losing against opposition. That's game. Is the 2-letter word up again? Losing against. Or is it the name of a game? Or game bird, game animal? No. Ooh, here's the one I thought might be. I thought it was going to be an anagram of kid gets plus in, but prepared for, I presume it's going to be light work, ending in an O. No, don't see that. All right, recognized expert, ready to acquire some currency. Could it be a recognized expert, or maybe just recognized, which could be literally, oh, I recognize that person, or officially you have been recognized, given some kind of standing. I'm wondering if ready is another slang word for money, and that acquires some other currency inside it. Dough or dosh could be a word for ready money. Or it could just be ready, willing, and able. Ah, I wonder if it's a doyen, because we have yen in the middle, and ready is not slang for money. It's something is ready, it's done. Ah, yeah, and a doyen, I'm going to pause and look that one up. I always thought it was just somebody who was, I don't know, a recognized figure for notoriety or social standing. I didn't think they were an expert. Well, I have my chambers here, and doyen, just the en ending, is a dean, senior member of an academy, diplomatic corps, class, profession, etc., with the feminine version doyen. So it doesn't say an expert, but I suppose if you are a leader, a senior person, maybe that's right. All right, phrase regularly reused in time when spouse requires affirmation. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be yes, dear. I'm wondering if the letters are regularly hidden. I see in reused itself we have ESD. Ah, yes, and that goes inside a year, which is the time. All right. Where to? Oh, let's finish the downs. Academic, check into potentially free form of energy. Ooh, well, I presume it's going to be a form of energy, not potential or kinetic. Oh, nuclear, maybe? What is the academic? A don? Dean? Prof? Check into? No, I don't see that. Spicy and extremely intense ingredient of greasy food. I presume it's going to be an ingredient. Yeah, I'm just trying to work it out. The extremely, usually the outer letters, but it could also, I think, be the first or last letter. We have a Y at the end of greasy. But before that, we have ETF, Y. No, I don't see that one. That seems like one that should be a gimme, but for some reason I'm just not getting it. All right, attack, credit, record. Credit is often abbreviated to CR, so I'm wondering if it's CR followed by something for record, record, and it's going to mean attack. No, don't see it. Conservative members of parliament are hoods. Well, conservative could be C, Con, or Tory. Members of parliament, surely MPs? What are hoods? Camps, comps. Hoods as in gangsters, hoods. Oh, cowls would be hoods. Now, how are... Oh, I think the collective word for owls might be a parliament of owls. Let me pause and look that up. Yes, parliament is one of the words used as a collective noun for owls. All right. I think we've looked at everything once. Twist, what he is really like at first. I wonder, oh, it's the first letters of what he is really like, and so it's just a whirl. All right, how about our fire? Idiot with heroin, it's rough stuff. Oh, Yeah, so if you fire someone, you sack them. An idiot is a clot with H for heroin, and the rough material is sackcloth. All right, so this isn't CR. Attack, credit, record, or record. No. Ooh, 20 down looks interesting now. Oh, an academic could be a scholar. Check into the potentially free form of energy is solar, and CH is an abbreviation for check. All right, here's our writer checks out reports of sanction. Oh, could it be writer checks as in royalties of some kind? Yeah, or maybe it's a homophone for checks out reports of sanction. Yeah, I think it's going to end in ISE, and that's going to sound like a plural word for reports, I think. Or specifically reports of sanction. No, I don't get it. All right, here's our boy threw up. Having applied small drop. Is there a word globbed to mean you applied a small globule of something? I can see. Well, I don't know what I can see. Boy threw up. No. No, I don't see how that would work. Yeah, let me, well, leave the E in. I mean, surely it ends in BED. Boy threw up, but I think it must be applied small drop being an ED word. Unless, though, maybe there is a word for a small drop that's BID, BOD, BUD. Yeah, possibly. And of course, I'm still not sure about my thatching. All right, I'm going to use the check this button just so I don't get myself too off track. It is correct, thank goodness. All right, still doesn't help me though with my, is it a real forest creature or is it one from Greek mythology maybe? Ah, should be able to get it. Or my stoical view. I presume that's going to be ASS. But then what's the first two letters? Class? Yeah, let me pause and think about that first word. All right, it was annoying me so much I had to resort to wordplays.com, and I saw the phrase "that's life," which I suppose would be a stoical view. And of course, it's an anagram of "the flat is," and turned over is the anagram indicator. All right, so now two pieces. Oh, I wonder if it could be a garment that's in two pieces, not something suit, but performed by minor. Player, of course, can be an actor. Oh, yeah, it's of course, a bit part. As a minor player really did go together. I thought they were just there for wordplay, but no. Two words for a piece, a bit and a part. Together it's something performed by a minor. All right. So boy then might be that first B. And then I think threw up is lobbed. Yeah, we had lob. Was that just yesterday? I can't remember. Of course. So, yeah, again, I'm not, blobbed is to me as likely as globbed, but I presume if you blob something on, you put on a small drop of it. All right. Oh, there is an okapi. Fine. Fine, I think is okay. A is captured then by OK, and the detective is a private eye, PI. And there you get your okapi. All right. Now here's my well, there's Surprise Arizona, but I don't think that's it. Stronghold and something crumbly. Well, surely that's a U. And that's probably but funny, there's only one consonant between the E and the O. Is this an unusual? No, it's not an E. And so the homophone is going the other way around. I think it's very rare, is it, to see it? I mean, it really sounds like reportedly something crumbly, that's the word you have to think of, but then come up with an answer that is spelled differently. But that's the answer. I think the cheese Roquefort. And I think if you surprise someone, you rock them. And then I presume in the cheese, do you pronounce the T? Roquefort? All right, didn't know that. But we will check 15 squared and what they think about this as a homophone. All right, old, style, master abandons. What's the Yeah, I never really got to grips with median location for medical facility. I presume median is one part, and then a location for medical facility in a ward, or have something to do with a ward. Old style, or else it is a medical facility. No. All right. Yes. So if I suppose bags could be tote bags or totes for short, and the younger generation, well, I think maybe 10 years ago they would say totes awesome for totally, the shorter version. Maybe they still say it ironically, I don't know. All right, writer checks out reports of sanction. So I think it must be authorized. Oh, there I am showing off my American domicile. So author, yeah, so writer and is author checks out reports. Again, it's a homophone that we have to have a homophone of checks out or I to I something EYE. And then if you sanction something, you authorize it. Phew. Quite tricky. Now our losing against opposition. That's game. Yeah, no idea. And at home, kid gets prepared for light work. Could it mean at home? Don't see it. 9 letters. Maybe at home kid is the anagram. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't spot that was 9 letters. I think I was so sure that gets was going to be. Oh, I keep doing that. Well, I don't actually. I haven't done it for a while, but and now I'm getting all kerfuffled. Kid gets. Oh, and home. I still. Oh no, what is it? It is at home. Kid. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Light work. Oh, the Mikado. Yes. Well, we just had Gilbert and Sullivan the other day, and Mr. Betts had a comment today about a very funny comment about to really do these crosswords, how you need to spend your day. So there we go. All right, I made a meal of that one. All right, spicy. Could that be the definition? Gooey? No. Spicy and extremely intense. No. All right, looks like 14 down is going to end with ION. IAN. See, maybe dog owners is wrong, but I really liked go inside of downers, but let's go ahead and check it. No, it's right, so the W is right. I wish it wasn't. Oh, how about Edwardian for old style? Yes, there we go. Medical facility is a ward, and it goes inside the word median without M for master, I suppose, as in MA for Master of Arts. So median is the location for a ward. Wow. All right. I can think if you're game for something, you're up for it. So opposition is telling us, think of the words that are the opposite of losing. Well, if you're losing, you're down. The opposite is you're up. And the opposite of against is for. And with the reverse words, you get something for game. Yikes. All right, here's my spicy. Oh, how about fiery? I can see fiery pepper. Extremely intense. Is IE, and that becomes an ingredient or put inside a greasy food, might be a fry. All right. All right, attack, credit, report. Could it be a triple, a record, I should say? Could it be a triple? I'm always hoping it's going to be a triple definition. It rarely is. Attack, stake, credit. Now I think I'm going to go to word plays. I bet there are a lot of 5-letter words with SAE. Anyway, wish me luck. Well, I saw the word slate, and I think it might be my much hoped for triple definition. If you attack somebody, you definitely slate them. I think credit is in some pubs and shops, you can say put it on the slate. And then to record something, I think you slate it. You can slate it. I don't know. I'm not very confident, but let's check it. It is right. Hooray. All right. That is everything filled in. Let's do a check all. Everything is still there. Fairly confident. All right. Let's go to 15 squared. All right. The blog today is by Eileen. It says, took her a little while to tune into his wavelength. Mixed bag of clues. Not quite sure in a couple of places. I quite liked. All right, that's a bit faint praise. Let's see. I think I understood all of the acrosses. Okapi is also known as the forest giraffe. Oh, all right. Yeah, so she got help from a commenter on Up4. And there was yesterday, yes. Let's see. So the one I really wasn't sure of was 6 down. Just sounds like reportedly. Okay, reportedly. Rock and fort. A crumbly blue cheese. Yeah, so I think, let's see, Alan, Anto at the top of his game. Oh, back issue and enema. Yeah, I didn't notice those together. Let's see. Ooh, Muffin found it irritating in parts. Surely a chessboard is all squares rather than all square. Well, I think that's being a little picky. It was a good clue. I thought the T in Rockfort was silent. Someone can put me right. Yeah, so let's see if anyone chimes in on Rockfort. No, I'm not seeing any comments. Oh, here we well, Muffin says, well, but we know Muffin took a dim view of this one. So anyway, if you pronounce the T in Rockfort or Rockfort, let me know. Anyway, thank you as always for watching and have a wonderful day.